This is a tutorial how to install GF on Mac. So let's go to the GF homepage and click this button, download GF. And so if you're running any of these platforms, Mac, Ubuntu, or Windows, the easiest thing is to download a binary. If you're running another platform, you can compile it from source. But in this video, we're going to download the Mac binary. So let's download, and it is done. So now what happens when I click this icon here is that it complains cannot be opened because it's from an unidentified developer, blah blah. So we can instead open it in Finder and then control click and choose open. So now I'm getting a much more permissive message and it's asking me, are you sure you want to open? So I am, so I'm going to click open. And now it's guiding me through this installer. I just choose install and I type my password and it is doing a bunch of things and now it's done. Great. And we can remove the installer. We don't need it. We have the actual GF program now. Okay, so let's go to the terminal. I'm typing GF and now it's opening the GF shell. So now what I do with GF, I need to open some grammars. So if you read what it said on this page, you see that the binary package includes the pre-compiled resource grammar library. So resource grammar library is a collection of linguistic resources for this bunch of languages. So this is pretty cool. Let's see, can we just open, let's say langeng.gfo. Oh, of course I need to type import instead. Okay, now it's giving me something more helpful. Unable to find, it's searching in this path. So let's open another tab and see what do I have in that path. So I have 3 subfolders. In this all tenses, that's basically where the grammars are compiled with all tenses. And in present, they are only compiled with present tense. So here I can see that I have access to this set of languages. So yeah, English, Estonian, Nepali, Swedish, yeah, looks good. So I'm going to need to prefix this langeng with the subdirectory all tenses. It's looking for in this path, but the actual grammar is in the subdirectory all tenses. So I'm doing import all tenses langeng.gfo, and now it's working. So, well, I mean, let's have another language as well. So let's take Swedish so we can translate. And now I have both. So in order to translate, I need to parse and linearize. So let's parse from English, the cat sleeps, and linearize to both languages. Okay, perfect. So now, this is the resource grammar library, but what if I want to have some more interesting grammars? So let's go back to the GF homepage and go to GF GitHub. Here I have this repository GF Contrib, community contributions to grammatical framework. And I want to clone this repository. So let's copy the URL. Let's make a directory GF git clone this thing here. Okay, it's doing something. I should have some elevator music here. Okay, great, it's done. So I'm going to show you a classic GF grammar called the foods grammar. gf contrib / foods. So here I have this grammar for all this bunch of languages. So let's see, gf foods. So let's say maybe I don't want to run all of them, like I'm getting so much input that it's just taking a whole screen. So let's just choose like 4 or 5 languages. Foods eng, foods Latin, yeah, that sounds good. Foods Portuguese, foods Icelandic. Yeah, that looks good. So now I've opened these 4 languages, and I can do, for instance, generate random. So it's generating a random tree, and then I can use the pipe linearize to get it in all the 4 languages. That boring wine is Italian. Yeah, looks good. I don't speak any of these languages, but looks legit. Okay, so that's how you run grammars. So these are the 2 options, like we've seen so far. In this case, we had this magical path that came from the installation, so that your GF knows where the resource grammar library is installed. So we can just do this gf all tenses / lang sui.gfo, and GFO is pre-compiled file, but GF is just a source file. So now we can also do exactly the same thing here. Generate random and linearize. Okay, interesting. Generate random of category CL. It is married to itself, it says. Okay. And so, yeah, that's the point, is that the exact same commands, GF shell commands, work with the resource grammar library or with these application grammars. So yeah, and the option here with the application grammar is that these are in the same directory. So I can do gf foods bin foods eng, and it finds them because it's all in the same directory. You'll probably see some grammars later on when you look at these directories where you might have the abstract and the concrete in different folders. So let's just demonstrate that. So let's make a new directory, abstract, and then move foods.gf to the abstract. Now if I try to open the Finnish and English, I'm going to get an error. It doesn't find this. It's looking for it in the present directory and in this magical path where the resource grammar library is stored. But if I want to keep my foods in the abstract in the other directory, then I need to add a custom path. So I'm going to put this here. 2 dashes is a regular comment, and then 2 dashes and hash is a magical comment. Dash path equals abstract. And now let's try again. GF foods eng. Oh, now it works because I have this path there. But if I try to import foods fin, it's going to complain because foods fin does not have this magical path thing here. I think in most cases if you download, like if you clone this GF contrib repository, or if you find any other GF grammar repository and assume that it's actually working properly, it should have the appropriate folder structure. So either everything in the same folder, or using resource grammar modules in this magical path that your compiler knows, or it has this explicit path sent. Okay, but yeah, that's it for this video, and yeah, hope you have fun with GF. Thanks for watching.